We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Freddie Peralta is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Hit sharply on the ground. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Yu Darvish will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
So stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Pitch on the way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start. opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark. But that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And he misses 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a full count to Kane. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. There's a drive out to left center field. Kane on his way to second. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In is Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Yelich is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Pause and the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Kane stands at second with no outs. Lays off 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. One and 1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cubs nothing.
Leading off to the Cubs.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Now the pitch.
1-1.
Rizzo out in front here as this is pulled foul into the seats in right. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 0-1 delivery. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one. Slowed him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura.
Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Darvish has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Here now the 2-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. Schwarber is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0. Ronnie Rodriguez will be next. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. There's ball four.
Batting seven, the third baseman, Ronnie.
Stepping into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 home. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away.
I got to count 2-2.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Arcia stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Darvish pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make. 2
out here and a runner at second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. Left side, but well foul. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's one gone in the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
1 out, nobody on. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
At the plate now, Yu Darvish. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and into bat next will be Freddie Peralta.
The pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Line to the right side, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We played 3 full. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Here's Javier Baez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch.
Nope.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
At the ball.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Popped up. Arcia is under it. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 2.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder. Keston Hiura is on deck. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 delivery. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
0-2.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that misses 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again. 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
1-0 count. Here it is. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike, 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and he'll make it into third base. As on the F7, he gets in there with two away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
When he finds his spot there, 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, 2-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wilson Contreras will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now a hard liner, but foul. The pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Here's the pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And right into the shift. Arcia gloves it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to Schwarber.
1-1.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
The pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 delivery. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
And now pitch on the way.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
Digging in, Lorenzo Kane. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside. Hey! That's outside.
Bouncer to the left side. Bryant is up with it, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Darvish pauses. Here's the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ian Happ.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So now to the plate, Jason Kipnis.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
David Bodie will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
David Bodie.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Alec Mills enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Braun.
The first baseman, Ryan Wrong.
Here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
At the plate, Keston Hiura, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Hayward is over and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Up next from Milwaukee, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Striding in, Omar Narvaez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
And this catches the outside corner, strike one. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike two. Two out with the man at first. And he Comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That evens it up 1-1. Try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia. It's short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way.
That's out.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Rodriguez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Nevarez waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs nothing. Now batting, Ronnie Rodriguez. Will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Ronnie Rodriguez.
Brock Holt is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now the 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2.
No, inside.
Pitch popped up. Rizzo shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
Standing in, Freddie Peralta. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set and the pitch. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Brewers 2 and the Cubs nothing. Brock Holt will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Now playing third base, number 32, Brock.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A 1-0 delivery.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Now we'll look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers, and these home fans have been treated to a real gem, as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's inside.
Now the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Corey Knebel gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Corey Knebel.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone at strike 1. One out and a runner on second base. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Garcia gets it back in, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there, but taking a look at it, I guess in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Now the 2-0.
Ball 3. Count 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch, as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Now back, second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
The pitcher.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Albert Almora will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For Chicago, number 5, Albert Almora.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Milwaukee leads it 2-1. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Now the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Here's the first pitch to him. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead it 2-1. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
In now, Jason Hayward, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it. 2 down.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Freddie Peralta gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Josh Hader closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Brewers held their opponent to just 2 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 2-1. The Rays got 12 hits in this one as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-5. Aristides Aquino was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as the Reds took care of the Cardinals 6-4. The Phillies took down the Fish in Miami 3-2. The Nationals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they manhandled the Mets 12-1. Eduardo Escobar collected a total of 4 driven in, helping lead the Diamondbacks to a victory over Atlanta 6-1. The San Francisco Giants had 12 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-5. The San Diego Padres hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Rockies 6-4. The Red Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-5. The Yankees swatted 4 home runs in this one as they blew out Baltimore 7-1. Danny Duffy fell short of the shutout but pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 3-0. Rony Garcia got his first career win, helping the Tigers take care of the Indians 2-1. The Twins combined for 4 total home runs as they dismantled the A's 8-2. The Rangers got 12 hits in this one as they sank the Mariners 6-0. Anthony Rendon was a one-man highlight reel with 3 home runs and 5 RBIs as the Angels disposed of Houston 13-7. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.